What's up my peeps, it is now time for the Battleground prediction game video where I'll be giving you guys every single one of my predictions for the Battleground matches, and you guys can give me your predictions in the comment section below. Whoever gets them all right gets a shout out in the next prediction video. So, Battleground this Sunday. Since a lot of these matches were made prior to the draft, a lot of these are pretty much like SmackDown vs. Raw matches. And also, we're finally going to see the Shield Triple Threat match. And we're going to see some teams possibly team up for the last time in a long time. So anyways, as far as the last prediction for Money in the Bank, nobody got every single match right. Where most people went wrong was the Roman vs. Seth match, myself included. Obviously, Roman did not end up winning, and Seth ended up winning. So, let's go ahead and let's get started with the Money in the Bank predictions. Now, I usually go ahead and start off with the kickoff match, but none of the matches so far have been announced as the kickoff match. Will there even be a kickoff match? I don't know, but so far, nothing's been announced. So let's start it off with the United States Championship match. It is going to be Rusev versus Zack Ryder. Now, I'm going to go with Rusev on this one, just because I feel like he's just getting started as far as his dominant run again. Because, you know, he was dominant, and then got beat, started losing every single match, and then, once again, he starts being dominant again. Now, since they got the brand split now, the rosters are split up, they do have to build up a couple superstars, and I think Rusev is going to be one of those. So I think he's going to keep on getting some wins here, so I see him just running through Zack Ryder and making him tap out to the accolades. So I'm going to go with Rusev on this one. And then moving on to the IC title match, Darren Young versus The Miz. This is also a Raw versus SmackDown match. If Darren Young goes ahead and wins this, then he brings the title over to Raw. And assuming Rusev also wins his match, that would mean Raw gets both the mid-card titles. The way I see it when it comes to these mid-card titles, the IC title, US title, they've either got to both retain the championship or both lose it, so both brands still have one championship or one mid-card championship. I'm going to go with The Miz retaining here. I mean, I went with Rusev retaining. If Darren Young wins his match, then that would mean Raw gets both championships. They could do that, but I'm leaning towards both brands at least keeping one mid-card title, and The Miz hasn't really gotten the opportunity to do much with the Intercontinental Championship anyways, because after his, first title defense or second title defense, he had to go ahead and film a movie, so he didn't defend the title during that time. So I'll go ahead and say that they keep it on The Miz, and The Miz scores the win. So, moving on, we've got the New Day versus the Wyatt Family, and this is probably going to be the last time in a long time where we see the Wyatt Family together, at least this version of the Wyatt Family where it's Bray, Eric Rowan, and Braun Strowman. Eric Rowan and Bray are on the same brand, but Braun Strowman is now on his own on Raw. As far as Luke Harper goes, who knows where he'll go. Now, a lot of people are unhappy that this match is not for the championships, but it is a six-man tag team match, and all of a sudden I have this feeling like this could be a really good match, like the old Shield versus Wyatt Family matches. I think this could be, like, I guess an unexpected really good match or something like that. So, I'm actually looking forward to this, and I think since this probably will be the last time in a long time that we see the Wyatt Family together, that they're going to go out in a big way, put on a great performance, and win this one. So I'm going to go with the Wyatt Family in this six-man tag team match. And then moving on to another tag team match, Sasha Banks and a mystery partner versus Charlotte and Dana Brooke. Initially, I thought Bayley was going to be her partner, but obviously she didn't get drafted, but that might be because they want to keep it a surprise when she makes her appearance. But now I'm leaning towards Nia Jax more because she actually got drafted, and she got drafted to the Raw brand. And I have a feeling like they're going to start pushing her pretty soon or pretty quickly. So I'll go with Nia Jax being her mystery partner, and I'm going to go with Sasha Banks and her partner, whoever it is, even if it's not Nia Jax, getting the win over Charlotte and Dana Brooke. Moving on to another Divas match, Becky Lynch versus Natalya. Usually I go with the heels winning the first match in the feud, but in this case, Becky Lynch hasn't won a pay-per-view match in such a long time, it seems. So I'm going to go with Becky getting her, I think, first pay-per-view win, or the first one in a long time. And then we've got another six-man tag team match, John Cena, Enzo Amore, Big Cats versus The Club, and probably The Club's last, I guess, match together in a long time. At least this Club, because, you know, we've got Finn on Raw now along with The Club. So as far as this one goes, real simple, guys. I'll let you in on a little secret. If you don't know, here's how John Cena feuds usually go, or at least this is the way they've been going for the past couple of years. John Cena loses one match in the feud, and then he wins the 2 others. Alright, so there we go. John Cena and his team win the match. And then Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. Now, this one could go either way. Initially I was thinking, oh, they might go the route where Sami Zayn is like, he can't beat Kevin Owens, and that's the storyline. But it's too late for that, because they had Sami Zayn beat Kevin Owens on an episode of Raw. So since this is going to be the end of the feud in a while, and Sami Zayn does need to get some wins, I'll go with Sami Zayn on this one. And for the main event, Dean Ambrose versus Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. Now, if Roman Reigns hadn't gotten suspended, he'd probably be my favorite for this match. Like, I'd go with him, because chances are he'd win the match. But since he did get suspended, I think it's between Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. I don't think they're going to go ahead and give him the championship right away after he comes back from suspension. And Dean Ambrose did score the win over Seth Rollins on SmackDown, which would usually mean that Seth Rollins gets the win on Sunday, but I feel like that's too clear. That's too obvious of a hint. And at the moment, Raw has more championships than SmackDown. If they were to lose the WWE Championship, SmackDown would only be left with the Intercontinental Championship, and that's assuming that The Miz retains. So I'll go with Dean Ambrose getting the win here and keeping the WWE Championship on SmackDown at least for a little while longer. So that's it for my predictions. Now it's time for you guys to give me your predictions in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you can click the like button down below. It's greatly appreciated, and I'm out. See ya.